Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the greatest place here on the internet, the Ray Guitar Channel, where you can be as Ray and guitarded as you possibly want, as your soul desires, because you know what? That's what I support here. I support your right to be Ray and guitarded. And, you know, I only support the Rayest and the guitardedest of all Rays and guitards out there. So guys, please, if you aren't already, sub to become a Ray Guitar today. Recently on Twitter, there has been a bit of drama over some inane bullshit like usual. Wow, who would have guessed? Another useless drama that no one really cares about or asked for, but whatever, let's go for it. So if you guys aren't terminally online like I am, funny terminally online doomer joke, then you might have not seen over on the hellscape of Twitter that everyone's upset at MrBeast for curing 1,000 blind people. Yeah, people are really upset that he cured blind people. So let's just get into it. So he uploaded this video curing 1,000 blind people of blindness. And what can I say? It was a pretty good video. I think it's sitting around like 60 million right now. You know, guys, it's an interesting video. It's an alright watch. It's not like the greatest thing in the world. I wasn't super interested in it, but it was some like amazing philanthropy that MrBeast does all the time, you know what I mean? But a lot of people over on Twitter decided to have a problem with it because they were saying that he profits off of the poor, blah blah blah, woof. And the only thing I literally have to say to that is, dude, if he does not make some money in some way, shape, or form, he will not be able to help people in the future. But of course, people like Hasan Piker decided to react to the video and had some interesting things to say, to say the least. So let's just watch that real quick.
You watch the video, you go, oh, how cute and how nice. I watched the video and I'm filled with rage.
What's wrong with you?
That we shut off access to a 10-minute procedure because we paywalled it and decided that like some people just simply can't get it. It is so insanely frustrating that it's up to like one YouTube guy to like decide to make content out of it that people who are too poor can't just fucking see. That's insane. Anyway, sorry. It's just like a deeply frustrating concept.
And here's my main problem, my main gripe with that argument is that we don't decide to paywall it, okay? The reason why there is a paywall, okay? The reason why there is an upfront cost to getting this procedure, because the doctors who perform this procedure are highly skilled, highly trained. They go to school for years on end, having to pay thousands of dollars, and sure, you can then start saying, well, then you need to give them free access to education. No, what you need to do is cut down the cost of that college and of that education by getting rid of the administrational bloat that many colleges suffer from. There's hundreds of people in these colleges that get paid to literally do nothing. So get rid of those people, cut down the cost, and then it'll be cheaper for the doctors to practice, to learn, to train, and in turn be able to help these people. And these people will be able to get the help that they deserve and that they need. And obviously he would probably say, you have to give them free college, but that doesn't work. It doesn't work because you then still have the problem of all of the debt and all of the money that is still being spent on these wasteful administrational positions that do nothing to benefit the college. And then some random Twitter user said both MrBeast and Hasan are rich, but MrBeast at least uses his money to help people. Even if it's for content, he's still helping them. What the does Hasan do with his money? He buys a $3 million mansion. So there's that. For a guy who literally sits on his ass and is reacting to poor people getting the ability to see again, quite literally profiting from poor people, you are doing nothing, and you are the exact thing you say you hate. But that's every single socialist and commie on the internet. They are so gung-ho on taking everyone's money until they get a little bit themselves, and then they're like, well, no, you can't take away mine. I'm just living in the society. You're that's what you are. But hey, who's surprised? Omega Pro says the whole MrBeast thing is weird because he does undeniably good things that our society needs. But the thing is, if it's something society needs, then why do we need a billionaire with a camera crew to do it? Why can't we just do these things? It's unsettling. What the fuck do you mean? Why can't we do these things? Why can't I go out and just cure 1,000 people? Because you don't have the funds. You don't have the resources in order to do it. He has those resources. He was able to gain those resources and is now using them to help people. Oh, do you mean that the government needs to do it? Last time I checked, the DMV can't get me out of there in under 5 hours. So I don't trust any governmental power anywhere near my health system. I'm sorry, I really don't. I don't like insurance companies because they f me over for my medicine that I need to be able to survive and live. So f the corporations and the insurance company middlemen. But hey, how do you fix that? Make it easier for doctors to open up their own practices. Spacey says, me with my transbian girlfriend. Oh my god. Hi, MrBeast. I was wondering if I can get some money so we can sustain a life. You see, me and my girlfriend are poor and MrBeast.
Like, ooh, faggot. You're a faggot.
Thank you, MrBeast. Funny clip. You know, I mean, all of the memes out of this thing are just hysterical, bro. They genuinely are. And hell, I don't know anything about healthcare, if I'm gonna be completely honest, but all I know is that everything the government touches makes it 100 times more expensive and makes it take significantly longer for everything to be executed. There's just so much governmental bureaucracy waste that if you centralize all that power and give them all that power, the bureaucracy will give you the runaround more than the insurance companies already do. That's what I never understand about socialists and these commie cunts. You hate the rich and powerful, yet you want to give them all the power over your life. Doesn't make any sense, because they don't care about you, and they still don't. So giving them more power in your life literally won't fix anything. But sure, I guess, if you want to try and pretend like it will. Lolo says, there is something so demonic about this, and I can't even articulate what it is. Maybe it's, your homosexuality. And then MrBeast tweeted out, Twitter, rich people should help others with their money. Me, okay, I'll use my money to help people, and I promise to give away all my money before I die. Every single penny. Twitter, MrBeast bad. Here's the thing, you're not gonna win over everyone, and I hope MrBeast realizes that, so just allow these delusional retards to be delusional retards on their own. Sorry, there's a train sound effect ruining my video. I hope you guys enjoy the train sound effects from the United States Railroad. I hate you, United States Railroad. I always will. It never stops. The hate never stops. Why do you spread the negativity, Reiki-tard? Why are you such a mean person? Because I'm allowed to be, okay? And because the United States Railroad sucks fucking dick, okay? Spooky said, we need an evil MrBeast to balance out his good deeds, Mr. Least. Good one, Spooky, good one. And then the Surfs decided, he does poverty tourism for clicks. He's already evil. Nicholas Diorio said, part of me feels like the issue here is that a rich dude is distributing his wealth willingly instead of by force. That is very much true. MrBeast at some point responded to the Surfs and said it did raise awareness and get tons of people talking. Also, what profits? The average MrBeast video lost $1.5 million last year. Good old Mr. Surfs, you know, everyone's favorite. He said, he is correct. This has raised awareness and got people talking. I'll take the L on that and delete the tweet. However, passing off business expenses / losses when you have multiple channels, a clothing line, an international fast food franchise, just to name a few, is disingenuous. It's called business. You can't run a business at a complete loss. You have to be able to subsidize that loss somehow. Otherwise, he won't be able to keep helping people. But enough from that gay retard. Let's just move on to something a little bit more interesting. But obviously it's not all hate. There's still people supporting him. KFC says, everyone who hates rich people says they should give their money to people who need it. MrBeast does exactly that, and people say he exploits people in need for content. You literally cannot win in this world. I don't know why anyone tries. Because he's a good man. He's a good person. He has good intentions at the end of the day, and he wants to make it sustainable so that he can continue to help more and more people. He can't help everyone all at once. He doesn't have the resources for that. No one does. And hey, we'll jump over to good old Keemstar because, you know, everyone's favorite little goblin gnome man had to at least chime in, you know? He had to give his take. He had to do his part. He had to support MrBeast in the war on Twitter. Thank you, Keem.
Last night, there was an effort to cancel MrBeast. Multiple different tweets went out basically saying that MrBeast was taking advantage of the poor, he was taking advantage of the blind to build his own brand. And since I've known MrBeast forever, before he even had 100K subs, and I've had so many conversations with him publicly and privately about YouTube and his goals, I thought maybe I should say something. MrBeast, from the very beginning, his goal was to be the biggest YouTuber so he could help people. All the money he would make, he would help even more people, and so on and so on and so on. So these people that tried to cancel him last night, saying that MrBeast is only helping the poor to build his own brand, you are correct. But you're leaving out the final sentence. MrBeast is helping the poor to build his own brand so he can help even more people.
If you're not a complete idiot retard, it's pretty simple to understand that he doesn't have ill will, he doesn't have bad intentions. And if you genuinely think that he does, then I think you have to reevaluate your stance, because you look like a dipshit and no one thinks you're sane right now. Dylan decided to say, if the government were to step in and attempt to do what MrBeast did, restore 1,000 people's sight, it would cost 15 times as much, take 5 years longer, and only 100 people would have been cured with complications. The market provides in ways government can only dream. I have a tweet here from a person with a Ukraine flag in the bio, so you know they're trustworthy. For everyone saying MrBeast profited from giving 1,000 people eye operations, here's the math. The cost of these operations was around $5 million. The video currently has 50 million views, which is about $250,000 in YouTube revenue. Beast is currently $4.75 million in the hole. It wasn't about money. He lost $4 million that he was able to subsidize through his clothing brand, his candy bar brand, and his burger brand, and his other channels that he says himself he uses the profits from to funnel into MrBeast and make bigger and better videos and give more to people. He's not even profiting at all. There's no profit off of this video. I mean, he probably will profit just off of how mega viral this has gone on Twitter, so more and more people will go and see his video and or see his YouTube channel in general and just watch his videos, and they're gonna give him more money that he will then use to make more videos that will help more people. It's an overall good. I don't really understand how or why people are upset, man. It really doesn't make sense. Josh says, there's no way a large group of people actually think MrBeast is bad for potentially having additional motives to curing 1,000 blind people. This has to be an elaborate group troll. And that's what I'm thinking, honestly, bro. I really don't know. I don't know what else to say, man. Alright, I laid into Hasan earlier. I was a little upset because he was saying some gay shit. But here is a genuinely good take. I'll give it to him.
Ultimately, like, I get why it creates this, like, weird, icky feeling when you watch that shit. I get why it creates an icky feeling when you watch, like, MrBeast videos. But, like, getting mad at him is insane. Like he's just making literally the most like bottom of the barrel basic content. Almost all of it revolves around like raising funds for whatever charity the content is about. And I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not saying he's a real socialist or anything like that. But like if you watch any of his videos and you get upset at him instead of like upset at the system that has created such a gigantic fucking need for this kind of philanthropy to exist, I don't know what to tell you. It's healthcare that's not free that is fucked up. Okay, it's not him making videos off of it while also funding it too with those videos.
Zaza said 2023 and people deadass think MrBeast uses his own funds for his videos, lol. You're an idiot. You're just dumb. What else would he be using? Hey man, at the end of the day, that was a lot of negativity, alright? We got into a bit of a negative place. I don't always like feeling like that. I enjoy the good old memes, the good old laughs, the funny ha-has. But hey, it's entertainment at the end of the day, so as long as you guys are laughing at my little angry freak out, or you guys are just hate watching because you don't agree with me, well, you're entertained. You made it this far, so we're gonna look at memes now. Stitch Presley says, MrBeast pays for conversion therapy for 1,000 homosexuals. Schizo Abe says, MrBeast informing Twitter users that he has cured cancer. Guys, I have bad news. That's a good one. Not the best in the world. Paint decided to say, in my newest video, I blinded 1,001 people. Your move, MrBeast. What does the gay retard have to say about all of this? I don't care about politics, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But what I really hate are just like these commie, authoritarian, like fascist types that are just so like cucked by their government that they think that a centralized power that got us into this mess is the way out of it. It's like, bruh, just give yourself more responsibility in your life and then fix your own life, because no one's gonna fix it for you. Don't be lazy. Stop smoking weed and get off your fucking ass, loser. Do something. Fix yourself. 'Cause you're the problem. Not the government. Not the society. It's you. Not all circumstances are fixable by just you getting off of your ass and doing something, but the vast majority are. So, like, comment, subscribe. Gay retard out.